That was my review for What We Do in the Shadows. It came out early last year, so around February 2015. I had been wanting to watch it for quite a while. I heard really good things about it. It's supposed to be really funny. A lot of the reviews I'd read and heard only said good things about it. So it's a New Zealand film. It's by one of the guys from the Flight of the Conchords. Jermaine Clement is the co-writer and director, along with Taika Waititi is the other actor in the film. He's also the co-writer and director with Jermaine Clement, and so it's I don't know, it's really funny. It's a pretty interesting concept and plot for the film. It's a mockumentary, so something similar to like what Christopher Guest would do, but it follows this house of vampires, and it's kind of like a real world with these vampires. So what we do in the shadows refers to them being vampires and they're awake at night. So it's just, I don't know, it's just really funny talking about like how the housemates get along and stuff, and learning about their histories, and it's just super funny. So like Jermaine Clement's character is Vladislav, and he's a really old vampire from like the 1300s, kind of like a spoof on Dracula, basically, like Vlad the Impaler. And Taika Waititi is Viago, and there's another vampire named Deacon. They're kind of from like the 1800s, and they all just kind of have their own little quirks and stuff like that. But then there's the fourth vampire is Peter. He's like a really old school vampire, like a Nosferatu, so like really scary looking and creepy. And I don't know, just their dynamics and the way they interact. It's hard to explain without watching the movie. It's just super funny. But then the story is, so they have this like documentary crew is coming in to document their lives or whatever, and they're filming them, and eventually they get a new housemate, flatmate, and his name's Nick, and so he's like regular modern time guy or whatever, just from like right now 2000s, and he gets turned into a vampire, and so he becomes a housemate with them, and it's just really funny because he's knows all the modern technology and like is teaching them all this stuff because they're super old. And then he has like a friend named Stu who's just a human, but everybody likes him, and he gets to hang out with all the vampires and stuff, and that eventually like starts to turn into some troubles later with them and the werewolves. There's a group of werewolves that are really funny. So yeah, I don't know how else to describe the movie. It's like the basic plot. It's pretty simple. It really reminded me of movies like This Is Spinal Tap, that type of mockumentary, but just making fun of like vampires and that culture and everything. So I'd definitely check it out. It's super funny if you like Flight of the Conchords, that type of humor. It's right up your alley. Yeah, it's just kind of hard to get into the descriptions of what works and what doesn't. It's just really funny. I'd definitely check it out. Supposedly they might be making a sequel, which I'm looking forward to if they ever do. It'd focus on the werewolves in the movie. I think it'd be called What We Do in the Moonlight. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I guess my rating is going to be 3.75 out of 5. It's super funny. It's a good watch. Not very long. Comedies usually aren't. Like I said, the story's good. It doesn't have it's nothing super crazy or confusing or mind-wracking. So it's just like a good watch. You just watch it anytime, I think. So I think that'll be it. Pretty short review. All right.